and Madame Galvez. Okay.
Thank you. And thank you, Director General, for coming and speaking with us today. I really am impressed by the ambition of what you're putting forward, and I welcome the fact that this research might lead to more evidence-based policy. That's a very, very positive step forward for the whole Union and for the Parliament. As a Liberal Democrat, I am here to campaign against Brexit, so I have got to ask you some of the Brexit questions. Carlos Moedas, the Commissioner for Research and Innovation, commented recently that until the end of the negotiations, the UK remains a member of the EU and therefore has all the rights and obligations, including in relation to research programmes like Horizon 2020. This is critical considering that six top British universities are leading or in partnership in Horizon 2020 projects that amount to 500 million euros. So I have two questions. First, I cannot accept that Brexit will happen. It is not inevitable. So if it happens, but I don't accept that, what will happen to these projects? What will happen to the teams working on these projects? Second question is, some calls for tender are still open. Please, can you confirm that as long as Brexit has not taken place, that applications from the United Kingdom are still being treated as usual on the same basis as other groups?
Comments indeed on the international dimension, association and Brexit, Madam Chair. This is a topic which is I mean, obviously highly political and very, very topical and challenging. Let me say that indeed today the United Kingdom is a member state of the European Union, and the United Kingdom fully participates in the program as we speak, in its implementation in the call for proposals. Under the withdrawal agreement, the United Kingdom participants would still remain part of the program. That is one of the very important aspects of the withdrawal agreement until the run out of Horizon 2020. In case, of course, of a no-deal situation, the United Kingdom becomes a third country without that framework, and then indeed on a case-by-case, there will need to be a review of projects to see in how far UK participants as third country participants then, and that is a possibility under Horizon 2020 today for third countries, can continue to participate. So a no-deal scenario is obviously one scenario which is more disruptive than the orderly withdrawal which we continue to work for. For the future relationship, again in the negotiations with the United Kingdom and in the political declaration on the future relationship, research and innovation is well identified as a very obvious area of mutual benefit in future cooperation. So the European Commission is indeed certainly ready as we will move into that broader future relationship to also work through on research and innovation. And as some of you already mentioned, indeed, there are provisions in the Commission proposal which still need to be discussed in Council and then agreed also with Parliament, where association for third countries, industrial third countries with a strong research basis and sharing European values becomes a possibility. This did not exist in Horizon 2020. It does exist under the new proposal. So this is a starting point, obviously, for the future relationship. But for now, we are focused on the next few weeks.